Welcome, dear listeners, to History with Herodotus, where the past comes alive in all its wonder and complexity. Today, we embark on a fascinating journey to explore the enigmatic world of the Nabateans and their majestic city, Petra. Located in the rugged landscape of modern-day Jordan, Petra has captivated human imagination for centuries with its intricate rock-cut architecture, elaborate water conduit systems, and strategic position at the crossroads of ancient trade routes. As we delve into the origins of this remarkable civilization, let us transport ourselves to the arid expanse of the Arabian Desert circa 6th century BCE. It is here, amidst the sandy dunes and rocky outcrops, that we find the earliest whispers of Nabatean presence. The name Nabatean is derived from the Arabic term nabat, meaning to plant or to cultivate, reflecting their reputation as skilled agriculturalists and traders. The region's unique geography, with its oases and trade routes, played a significant role in shaping the early history of the Nabateans. We find ourselves in the midst of a complex web of cultures, with influences from the ancient Near East, Egypt, and Mesopotamia. The early Nabateans likely emerged from a mix of Arabian and Aramaic tribes who had been inhabiting the region for centuries. As we navigate the historical landscape, we notice the presence of other groups, such as the Edomites and the Moabites, who would later become important players in the region's politics. Our journey takes us to the site of Petra itself, where the earliest evidence of human habitation dates back to the 6th century BCE. The natural defenses of the area, including the narrow canyon known as the Seek, made it an attractive location for a settlement. The early Nabateans likely established a series of settlements and trading posts in the area, which would eventually coalesce into the city we know today. As we explore the earliest history of the Nabateans, we encounter key figures such as King Herodotus I, who ruled from approximately 167 to 137 BCE. Although little is known about his reign, it is believed that he played a significant role in establishing the foundations of the Nabatean kingdom. We also find mention of other notable figures, including King Rabel I, who would later become a crucial figure in the development of Petra. The earliest history of the Nabateans is also marked by their complex relationships with neighboring powers. They engaged in trade and diplomacy with the Ptolemaic kingdom in Egypt, as well as the Seleucid Empire in Mesopotamia. These interactions had a profound impact on the development of Nabatean culture, as they adopted and adapted various technologies, artistic styles, and philosophical ideas from their neighbors. For instance, the early Nabateans developed a unique blend of architectural styles, influenced by their interactions with neighboring cultures, including the Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans. The famous Al-Khazne, or treasury building in Petra, showcases this blend of styles, with its intricate facades and imposing structure carved into the living rock. As we continue to explore the earliest history of the Nabateans and Petra, we find ourselves at the threshold of a new era, one marked by significant cultural, economic, and architectural achievements. The stage is set for the emergence of Petra as a dominant power in the ancient Near East, with its people poised to leave an indelible mark on the course of human history. Join me as we venture deeper into the history of this fascinating civilization and uncover the secrets of one of the most captivating cities of the ancient world. Welcome back to History with Herodotus, dear listeners, as we continue our fascinating journey through the enigmatic world of the Nabateans and their majestic city, Petra. As we enter the 1st century BCE, we find the Nabateans at the height of their influence, with their kingdom stretching from the Negev desert in the north to the Hejaz region in the south. Their strategic position at the crossroads of ancient trade routes, including the famous incense road, has enabled them to accumulate vast wealth and establish a complex network of diplomatic relationships with neighboring powers. One of the most notable figures of this period is King Herodotus III, who ruled from 87 to 62 BCE. Under his leadership, the Nabateans expanded their kingdom, conquering key territories such as Damascus and establishing trade agreements with the Ptolemaic kingdom in Egypt. This era also saw significant cultural achievements, including the development of a unique blend of architectural styles, which would become a hallmark of Nabatean culture. As we explore the city of Petra during this period, we are struck by its breathtaking beauty and intricate complexity. The famous Al-Khazne, or treasury, building is just one example of the many impressive structures that dot the landscape. Carved into the living rock, these buildings showcase a mastery of engineering and architectural techniques which were unparalleled in the ancient world. The Nabateans' expertise in water management was another key factor in their success. Their elaborate conduit systems, which brought fresh water from distant sources to the city, allowed them to support a large population and cultivate the surrounding land. This ingenuity enabled them to thrive in one of the most inhospitable environments on Earth, making Petra a true marvel of ancient civilization. As we delve deeper into this period, we also encounter a fascinating array of cultural influences which reflect the Nabateans' position at the crossroads of the ancient world. From the Greek and Roman architectural styles that adorn their buildings to the Egyptian and Mesopotamian deities that appear in their artwork, it is clear that Petra was a city of vibrant cultural exchange. The Nabateans' relationships with neighboring powers were also marked by a complex web of alliances and rivalries. Their interactions with the Hasmonean dynasty in Judea, for example, were often tense, as both kingdoms vied for control of the region's trade routes. Meanwhile, their diplomatic ties with the Roman Empire would eventually lead to Petra's incorporation into the Roman province of Arabia, marking a new era in the city's history. As we approach the end of this period, we find the Nabateans at the height of their power and influence. Their kingdom is a testament to the ingenuity and resilience of its people, who have thrived in one of the most challenging environments on Earth. And yet, as we look out upon the breathtaking landscape of Petra, we are also aware that this era of greatness will eventually come to an end, as the tides of history shift and new powers rise to prominence. Join me as we venture into a new era of history, one marked by transformation, adaptation, and the enduring spirit of this fascinating civilization. Welcome back to history with Herodotus, dear listeners, as we continue our journey through the enigmatic world of the Nabateans and their majestic city Petra. As we enter the 1st century CE, we find the Nabateans facing significant pressures on their kingdom. The rise of the Roman Empire has led to increased competition for control of the region's trade routes, and Petra's strategic position is no longer as unique as it once was. Additionally, the kingdom is struggling with internal conflicts, including a series of succession crises that weaken the monarchy. One of the most significant events during this period is the incorporation of the Nabateans into the Roman province of Arabia in 1006 CE. This marks the end of Petra's independence and the beginning of a new era of Roman rule. While this may seem like a catastrophic blow to the Nabateans, it's worth noting that many of their traditions and cultural practices continue to thrive under Roman administration. In fact, during this period, we see a fascinating blend of Nabatean and Roman architectural styles as the city of Petra continues to evolve and adapt. The famous monastery, or Al-Dir, building is a prime example of this synthesis, with its unique combination of Nabatean and Roman design elements. Despite being part of the Roman Empire, Petra continues to play an important role in regional trade and commerce. The city's strategic position allows it to maintain its status as a key hub for the exchange of goods, including spices, textiles, and precious metals. However, the kingdom's economy is no longer as dominant as it once was, and we see a decline in the construction of new buildings and infrastructure. As we explore the cultural landscape of Petra during this period, we are struck by the enduring spirit of the Nabateans. Despite the challenges they face, their art, literature, and traditions continue to flourish. We see evidence of a vibrant cultural exchange between the Nabateans and other civilizations, including the Greeks, Romans, and Egyptians. The decline of Petra is a gradual process that spans several centuries. As the Roman Empire begins to weaken, the city becomes increasingly vulnerable to external threats, including raids by nomadic tribes and rival kingdoms. By the 4th century CE, Petra is no longer the dominant power it once was, and its population begins to decline. And yet, even in decline, Petra remains a testament to the ingenuity and resilience of the Nabateans. Their legacy continues to inspire wonder and awe as we gaze upon the breathtaking landscape of this ancient city. As we conclude our journey through the history of the Nabateans, we are reminded that their story is one of transformation, adaptation, and the enduring power of human creativity. Join me next time on History with Herodotus as we explore other fascinating civilizations and uncover the secrets of the past. That's all for today's History with Herodotus. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, remember that to understand the present, we must first understand the past.